In the first round, anyway. There's 3 rounds. Or stages, or whatever you want to call it. I believe this is the first stage. So it's going to go... It goes through the 3 challengers to make it into Masters, and then Masters plays to make it into Champions, but they don't make it into Champions in that one session. To get into Champions, it's the whole grind. You got to go to Challengers, to Masters, get enough points in Masters every single round, and then you get the Champions, and then you play the last tournament, and then you're done. It's a long one. It's a long one. It's already live? Holy shit.
Played mainly the Cypher here as well, so we'll have to see how that one works, but I don't think the Sky is really that weird on this particular map. I don't know how that's going to affect Gen Z
Sky.
In terms of anything different that we're
Wait,
going
2
to see.
Skies.
But,
wait.
Sky probably is, in fact,
Is it the same comp?
favorite even on this map.
Fair enough.
It
We're
is.
going to be digging into the pistol
No,
here.
it's
Gen
not.
G starting
There's a
things
killjoy
off
instead
on
of a
offense.
Cypher.
TSM will be the team kind of coming at us here defensively. I believe our overlay just a touch backwards to represent that. There is the Trailblazer.
I'm always a
coming
fan
through
of
the first
I'm always a fan of
aggressive play through the
Killjoy
showers,
versus
and we'll find first blood. Wardell
Cypher.
has to fall back.
So 4v5 straight away, and it's actually
That was a
going to
huge
be the
pick.
Rays gone, which is going to be a little bit more difficult for TSM's initial
I'm not...
defense here. So you already see a rotation coming through from Cutler. This is going to be a
Someone needs to play
response, a little
anti
bit
if they're
of
going to do a setup like that, I
an
think.
extra utility being placed by Cutler as well, just kind of lurking, trying to maybe peel back a few
That's
members
huge
from
info.
TSM, and that is going to be some information to confirm members are still in showers.
That was
here
sick.
Comes the hit when using the guiding light to free themselves forward, but did not actually get any clearance towards this quad stack box. Cutler able to find one more.
Dude, they all have classics.
Genji's able to respond in kind.
Genji
He is
just
left with a 2v2
bought
situation.
utility.
Subroza still on top
Ooh.
of the site, and oh my goodness! However, did GMD miss
GMD
that
whipping.
shot? It will be traded back, but it comes at a pretty steep cost as Koos is down to 18 HP for a 1v1. Spike still currently down, but a spy cam is there to help him work this maybe a little bit more
He
freely.
has no
That
idea where this
should
guy is.
result in an opportunity for him to potentially.
I'm
get
not
this
sure
spike
why he's looking
planted.
flank,
Comes
though.
down to Hayes'
I would be
timing, and
confident
now
in
that
your
plant
tripwire.
does come through. Hayes lurking forward he knows exactly
Huge.
where this play is. Gets the spy cam deleted.
This is
even
big.
1v1.
This is close enough
No
to one
armor
tap.
for Hayes.
Yep,
A
there it
headshot
is.
would do it, and
I was gonna say,
Crystal
this
finds it
Hayes
on
is too
cue.
close.
Genji takes
He's
the
in the
pistol and
one
go
tap
1-0.
range where the
That was
ghost
a
is
really
gonna
intense 1v1
one
right
tap
towards
you.
the end there as well. Like you said, Genji, they had no health left on
You got a little
Cutler.
close.
One shot from
I don't
Hayes
think
would
you
done
should
it.
have.
Both players know exactly where the other one is. Just comes down to when the swing happens. Who decides to swing where? Bit of a 50-50 there. It ends up being that, I mean, both crosshairs kind of line up there. It comes down to
That's
Cutler
kind of bad
pulling the
comms.
trigger just a little bit earlier,
I think.
landing the headshot
Either it
required.
was
Hayes,
bad comms or a bad play by
I don't know, man,
Hayes.
the reaction time,
Because
not too sure
if
what it
his
was,
team
just
told
needed
him
the
that
one
he
shot,
was
couldn't
low,
find it, and
Hayes would have played that
Genji will take
differently.
down that pistol as we head
But
into
maybe
round number
Hayes
two. Now,
knew
no
he was
fourth place,
low,
no stingers, we're on the new
and he
patch.
played it that same
Not
way.
quite onto the
I
action
wouldn't have
patch
played
as
it
we
that
go.
way
It's
if I knew he was
2.03,
low.
not
I would have
2.04.
jumped around like a fucking
We're on the
idiot
drone
with my
straight away.
classic.
That's Drone's second first blooded death in a row.
Yeah, it seems like TSM saying, all right, if they want to put a lot of effort through showers, let's just take a look over towards B long. And, well, that look gets instantly punished. So a very early 4v5 situation that TSM will have to respond to. Cutler also will be tagged up a touch, so he will be forced to give up a little bit of an angle. Kusta just lurking over by A. We'll have a dark cover to play with. Sean in the middle. Nice shots there. Able to take down Hayes, and we've got a very comfortable 5v3 for Genji.
And TSM
I don't
was
like
pistol.
this.
mean,
I don't like
they
TSM's
stacking over towards
TSM's
B
doing
really
nothing
hard. They can't
together.
get a single kill so
I don't
far.
like it.
Done Subroza, 8 HP. We need to find a tap. Gets it onto Sean, so that's not bad in terms of at least dropping.
I'd rather
one
see
guy.
on an eco when you're truly not buying anything. I'd rather see something coordinated. Something.
Shorty needs to find something in a smoke if possible, and the timing's going to be super important here. The question will be with.
But
Genji,
what
if they
happened
wanna
was
actually
they
try
took
and
a
challenge
1v1
Wardell
garden.
down. They're gonna
They
try and
took a
push
1v1
into
hookah.
Link.
Another 1v1 outside of hookah, and then another 1v1 back at B site. I don't.
Make a dash play or something.
That there wasn't a setup there. I don't know what that was,
Currently happy
but
just to shoulder the wall.
if you're on an
Reach
eco,
some
just
information,
do something
maybe try to
dumb
play for exits.
or take a gamble or
Maybe try to
something.
find a timing
Everyone
to sneak
hide
his
in a
way into the
corner.
site, but at the
Everybody
moment, it looks like
rush
this would be a
fucking
pretty comfortable round.
Showers,
So, taking a
anything,
look,
anything.
I know the poll has gone out. 61% of people believing that TSM will win this first.
I know
match.
it's an
Not the
eco,
greatest start
but, like,
for them overall, but still plenty of time to work with.
It's pretty important.
And you will see Wardell try
Yeah,
to
he's
move
got to
on
die.
in. Just make sure he could safely get himself off the board, and we'll go into round 3, which will likely be a TSM gun round.
Gonna clean as well. Genji minimal losses there. They get to keep most of their upgraded guns.
This round's dangerous. the
I think
bonus.
Sean's going to go to an early rifle potentially. Nope, just the Bucky for now. TSM. Fight for the first
If TSM loses this bonus, it freaking hurts, man. It hurts losing a bonus so bad.
This early. Ideally, you want it on, you know, someone like Drone to start with. Wardell a little bit later on if they do lose this particular round. Looking to see what Geng can maybe do about it. Nothing really too close either. If maybe
He's got to die, because if he doesn't die, he doesn't have money.
You know, both teams are 7-2 on this map since we've started the Valorant Champions Tour.
Oh,
it's been a stronger
huge
defensive side, though, for TSM as they do get a bit more aggressive. Trying to challenge over through showers. Sean tried to dive on in, and this broke down quickly. You also have Drone, who made the play to the teleporter to assist if necessary.
They ain't losing that bonus. Nuh-uh, not them.
In a 2v5.
TSM get the full heal up here as well, so everyone's going to be pretty healthy. It's going to come down to just the 2 more members. Maybe they can find a bit of timing. Even through the wall, that's not too bad in terms of damage. Come finds Wardell. Spike is technically down. I don't know how much extra damage Geng can do here. Just Kusta with a Spectre. He's been surrounded as well. Knows he's in a lot of trouble.
If Kusta can get a couple kills, that's a W.
Play for the time if they want to. It's Geng. They need a.
I don't think he will, though. I think he's going to die.
Kusta, I mean, 50 seconds of just checking cameras and trying to spam into this wall.
Hoping, praying, seeing if the Valorant gods will favor him with the timing somewhere.
She's just gonna walk on in, dude.
Kusta will be able to collect the spike, actually exchange his Spectres for one that actually had less ammunition than the one he was holding. And then here is the peak, but Kusta not
he
bad.
swapped to a Spectre with less bullets.
So
you really hate to see that.
This time, and it pays off in a major way as they only drop 2.
TSM, they make it really heads-up kind of play. You know, they just don't really wait for Geng. They had a really good read that Geng were maybe going to go for a very heavy shower sort of commit. See that again.
Fuck is that noise?
He's coming on through. Drone is there. Trailblazer to follow. A lot of damage coming through from the rest of the defenders over towards showers. And they're dropping 2 guns as well, so well and truly above expectations, or, you know, about expectations for TSM in terms of keeping weapons alive. Going to round number 4. This is going to be the first gun round properly for Geng, though. Bring this one back into play. Huynh, though, still only with the judge.
Yeah, still on a judge. And, well, Sean finding first blood onto Wardell, that would mean that there is a weapon upgrade if he so chooses to use it. But it feels like this is going to be one of those aggressive hits from Geng.
It's so ballsy, bro.
Execute, get win in there, and see if the judge can lay down the law for them. Here comes the posture through A main. Subroza.
This flash can be huge.
Dark cover fades. Guiding light has to avoid that, and as he does, Sean.
What are these individual plays? I hate it. I hate it.
Does get some damage confirmed, but
Wardell taking a 1v1. Subroza taking a 1v1. What is why? I hate it. I hate it. I hate to see it. I really do.
As we start to head into that part of the map. And in this particular post plan as well, everyone's so far on site, bit of an off angle.
I got a good setup here.
Sean, first contact coming through. It's going to come down to Hazed, who's been tagged even by the camera.
Huge util. Huge util. I got to save.
Great.
These guys have to
push
save.
Everybody back and force TSM to reconsider what do they want to do with not a lot of time, and it looks like the answer will be put.
I wonder if they're going to chase or not. I don't think they will.
Make sure that we can save our rifles going into round number 4.
I wouldn't chase if I was Geng. I would just go back safely, and that's what they're going to do.
Upgraded rifle. They had full smoke coverage over that as well. Waiting for smoke to fade and then instantly dashing in, guiding light to follow. And that's how they basically take full control over A. I mean, they sacrifice Huynh, but I think that's a free death anyway because Huynh only did have a judge. Holding onto that strategy of just having some very concentrated aggression post smoke fading. And the rest of the TSM arriving a little bit later.
Is Astra allowed? No. This isn't the Astra patch.
Holding up the guns being the priority here, and when going back over towards the judge fairly quickly here. Could actually be a judge with a blade storm, or potentially just a judge on its own. Wynn's definitely thinking
that was the right call.
This one in terms
if
of
they went in and just lost their guns, that would have been even worse.
You know, updraft dashing,
but they gotta play together, man. If TSM expects to win this game, they gotta play together. They can't be playing fucking ranked.
Especially if TSM are gonna keep a player kind of lingering in front of this kind of APC that's right here on top of the A site. That will not be the defensive setup this time. It's a little bit of aggression from TSM trying to get control of this ultimate orb.
Oh, they are going quick.
Seekers come through. Here comes Huynh. He does have the blade storm. Round is not able to find Hazed, who locks down the site with
fucking high warlord right there.
That will put a very steep stall to Geng on this attempt.
Oh my god.
And, well, they actually control themselves by standing on top of one another as Drone is able to line up a collide and a flawless defensive round for TSM.
That was extreme coming through Hazed to be opening up with 2. He gets the opening kill to Sean and to Hiko. no one else coming through from Hookah, so just, you know, lining up players. The rest of the four coming
They're,
through from Gen G in towards B.
It looked like Gen G's timing was a little off.
To pick up all 5 kills, flawless here as well.
It seemed, yeah, they just didn't seem to take that together. It was a 1v1, and then a dash 1v1, and then they came out garden late. It didn't seem like they all went together at the same time.
Wardell's one away. Their money looks pretty good, and for Gen G, nearly onto the broken buy if they lose a couple more rounds.
So an important one here into round number 6. Showstopper, neural theft available for Gen G.
It's the hardest part about playing these games.
Be retained here for
making sure you're coordinated and doing everything together. And then trusting one another, really.
Tagged by Stycam and has to forfeit, which will lead to an opportunity for Gen G to soak up the ultimate orb and maybe potentially start building back over towards.
Dude, that corner's so deep. I didn't even realize. Looking through that X-ray there,
just defaulting, but
I had no idea that corner was so deep.
No one on the map is actually trying to take a bit of control just yet. Sean specifically isn't trying to push into Hookah.
If Sky flashes right now, this info is going to be so huge. And there goes.
Now they might start thinking about throwing a little bit more utility. Cutler's going to confirm people are down long, just shoulder peeking that one. As the Trailblazer does come up, we'll see if TSM want to respond with a little bit more. But yeah, it's still around like 50-ish.
Not sure what Gen G's trying to do here. Sell a fake A, go B.
Know what Gen G are going to do. You do see one rotation. The drone is coming over and Koos is down.
It's a big first blood for Wardell. The spike and all of this passive setup for Gen G is
still won another round.
And the Subroza finds a second kill for the defense. Now Gen G is in a 3v5, and you have to really consider what exactly do you want to do. You don't want to just give up this round, but at the same point, how much do you spend trying to work your way in? Hazed, next one up, finds the kill. That's on the spike carrier. Nanostorm to keep it safe, and now you're all of a sudden for Gen G in a position where you're just trying to fight for a couple of kills and maybe keep Michael onto this, or pardon me, Mikhail onto this Vandal.
Oh, rough timing. Let's look at the kill into Cutler. So, I mean, 2 kills is fine in terms of at least, you know, a bit of a silver lining here for Gen G, despite what was otherwise.
Trying to think how they could have done that round better.
Very slow, didn't really do much.
They were trying to fake A.
Early showers control. You eventually had the slow lurk.
They were trying to fake A to fall back to B, but.
And then for TSM as well.
I mean, they just died.
Easily held most of the locations. Yeah, they dropped 2 eventually at the end, but it was like 5v1 there, and they just kind of give 2 away. They still have enough money to buy over for the next, no issues. 4 ultimates online. I didn't have to spend anything there for TSM.
I'm thinking maybe Gen G should just gun out. If they're gonna do something like that, gun out, take short before Wardell gets an op in his hands. I think they take the fight to them, just dry fights.
Be queued up for this round. You
Nothing too crazy.
On the judge has mentioned probably the same kind of flash execute that you would figure is going to be there, but Wardell is playing a bit differently. On top of this double box, dark cover, keeping him safe for the time being. In the timing of when this dissipates, can he find an elimination? Sure does, and is able to tailwind away. Wardell trying to keep his life. Paranoia just to try to see if they can find an elimination. Wynn's going to go forward.
Oh my god, that was so sick.
Are you kidding? This keeps
he timed that so well with the Sky Flash. Holy fuck.
Just comes down to, can they successfully fully clear out Subroza, who has been eluding this Gen
I thought they didn't see him
until he finally gets caught up by the neural theft, and that will be the end of him. And now TSM with the Seekers looking to retake into 2v4.
And thankfully for that neural theft as well, otherwise Gen G would have a little bit more issues to deal with. Still a couple of ultimates available for TSM. Seekers are gone, locked down now. Potentially going to be initiated. Counter Seekers to be flown in as well. That's pretty quick coming through from.
That was great.
Mikhail,
that was a good way to utilize that.
Second Seekers so far.
That was a good way to utilize the
especially with
the judge.
Down.
They might lose this round still, but.
In play. Gen G has to make a move. Mikhail finds one, goes to 1v1, and Mikhail takes it.
Why is he rushing, bro?
Off the bat, and
he had a fucking
forced buy round to go up 4-3.
Super important round, right? Gen G could
have
been in a very tough position. They would potentially lose another round after that into an eco. TSM now, after banking up a ton of money, Wardell finally dying, was going to allow him now to buy the operator.
Move on. That never happened.
Gen G have to deal with
so my thought is Cutler was thinking that he's going to go for the ult. That's what I'm pretty sure Cutler was thinking. Cutler was thinking, okay, well, this guy has to destroy the ult. He didn't expect that.
Well, 2 ultimates. Sean's at least got a showstopper, which could be pretty useful here. Taking some early controls over towards Showers as expected from Gen G. They've been doing that in most rounds. Of Wardell, straight away aggression in terms of pushing up.
That's what I would have thought. I would have thought that same thing, because the only way that guy wins that round is by breaking the Killjoy ult.
Real in this opening kill.
This is the next obstacle.
Turns out he didn't bother.
when you've got Wardell on the table, he will reveal that the operator is in play. Does that change what Genji wants to do here? You know that he played aggressively towards A. Does that maybe influence you to, okay, maybe
either
we
way
need to
though,
stay
if you
away
think
from that and try to make the next
if you think the guy's
B?
gonna go for the killjoy ult, you should probably try to cover the killjoy ult, not just
Exactly
run
what I
around
was
the other
looking at.
side,
So
right?
rotating over towards
You
potentially
think?
looking at long. We'll see the Trailblazer coming through. Still nothing really big in terms of info just yet. Again, G&G have basically been defaulting.
That was a good flash.
They've been getting info into showers.
But Jet has all of that info. Wardell has all of that.
Over towards B long pretty much every single round. Wardell's now there to check for anyone potentially peeking. They know.
Yo, can we get an Omen TP into fucking heaven right now?
So got a couple flashes available, and I do think they'll want to push in with a showstopper as well.
It's gonna be a little late if it happens.
Hello? I mean, he hadn't been spamming through that dark cover much at all, and then when he chooses to, he walks away with the kill. Wardell,
where did he try to TP?
The showstopper for Sean.
Wait, what? He TP'd but canceled. Or where did he go?
Simultaneously, and it comes just down to Gabon. No
That sucks.
chance whatsoever. Subroza
They were slow.
down
They were slow.
And TSM were able to tie this game back up at 4.
And I gotta say, it's great to see Subroza back onto the Omen. I think this is definitely the correct position. For
Genji
him.
had the right
When
idea.
looked at how
They just took it too slow.
Previous to Challengers 3 and Challengers 2 when they got knocked out, Subroza was like playing Sky and some others, some other picks when TSM were, I guess, in my opinion, kind of experimenting in their roles. Now holding down the fort over towards A short, the initial kill through smokes. You also had the fact that, yeah, Sean did get a kill in the showstopper, but was otherwise blinded. Subroza did a lot of work in that particular round.
Oh, he's got the op now. Fucking look out.
Tied up 4 and 4. Operator still on the table for Wardell. No one going to be pushing A short just yet.
Cutler's shoulder could be first point of contact. He also really wants this ultimate orb to earn the Seekers up. Hazed sees information. That's the spike carrier that's going to be down. And Cutler also knows that the sky is somewhere nearby. So TSM's defense is being tested, but it's not being tested all that much right now as Genji have lost one and taken a lot of damage on.
He said, fuck your birds.
Mikhail's going to have to give this up. And as the re-peek over towards Hiko comes through, TSM clean things up. Beautiful hold, only dropping 1.
And despite the one death over here, I mean, you can see that TSM fully confident. They know they're pretty much up against full pistols here. Maybe a little bit surprised that Gimon still has a rifle in play. Didn't really get too much else out of Genji, though. So now back into the actual buy. Gimon comes in with the same rifle, but no.
Hey, you made it.
We'll be playing the Blaze Storm this round.
Yeah,
so
I just
that
got
2K,
in.
and we still
What's
have
up?
8K in the bank here for Wardell, who
Hello,
didn't get to see too much action.
chap.
In the particular
How was
last
golf?
round. He's
Back to
hanging
the
out over
casting
towards
couch,
A, no one
dude.
pushing him.
You're a little quiet.
Now he's going to be
Is that
starting out
normal?
over towards B.
I don't know.
Looking for
Did you turn me down?
Mikhail running up because Mikhail again has
No,
been
no. I
defaulting
think we're
towards
good.
B for most rounds. Lace on, there you go, has been
I think I'm just
blocked.
going
Golf
deaf.
was,
Confirming information
golf
over
was
towards
amazing,
B.
actually. I
Not
played
B, but,
my
like,
best
did
round
find
yet
anything
in my
coming
life.
from Cutler, though.
All paranoia push through for TSM, but
So,
Trailblazer
yeah,
does
Good.
connect.
We're
It'll
really
stop
good.
Subroza
Above
just a
average
touch, and beyond
gameplay
that, Genji never fully
into
committed to getting
above
into
average
the
Valorant
showers.
gameplay on the casting couch
So a
with
bit
my
of
boy
early
Shroud. How you doing
utility
today?
exchange between both
I'm sorry
squads,
I'm
but
late.
No first bloods, no point of contact beyond it.
Late to join the party.
And it's got a slow place
I'm doing good.
by Wardell pretty
This is a
good.
close fucking match.
Looking over
All right, I
towards
better hop on and fucking
Hiko,
get in there.
just destroying the
Give me a sec.
tripwire and stuff like that. But Genji are
I'm not gonna
definitely
shower or
take
anything. I just
control
gotta jump
eventually.
in.
Here we go. Wardell kind of just gets border B.
Dive on in.
Over towards A. Probably first eyes towards shower as well. That would be
Just
huge.
3 showers
So
too
he's got
short.
off angle covered, so this could be potentially pretty tough for Genji as Seekers do roll out.
Seekers start cover.
I like
there
it.
goes the tailwind, and Pin nearly comes up empty with the Blazer, but does find one, instantly traded. Subroza, could he be tested? He's found himself a double thus far and has kept his life. Wardell trying to keep him safe just beyond the quad box. And so far, that actually puts Genji in a bit of a corner. Mikhail's considering the plant, but as he wide swings, we'll find a couple more kills, and that will be a much more secured plant in the mix for Genji. 2v3 in the retake. Seekers are out immediately. Cutler trying to get some information, but Hayes has the tracking dart.
T1 start?
Now point of contact.
T1's at 2:30.
Cutler, good for 1. Who's the response?
Right now it's Genji, TSM versus, and then the two other
Dicey take.
teams. I literally don't even know the two other teams. Luminosity and HBK something.
Picked up the operator here as well, so they're going to be giving that one over to Huynh. Interesting that, we don't see a lot of offensive operators anymore.
I don't know if there's 2 streams though, because the next set of matches, 100 Thieves and T1 are playing at the same time. So I want to watch them both.
He might have been flashed up, so you did see an opportunity there where Huynh was
That's
maybe
a
going
struggle.
to go
I'm assuming one's gonna play.
for a few shots before he lands on drone.
Like it just depends on how these first matches go.
Genji still get a pretty decent entry over onto A, which gets them the site, gets them the plant, gets them that round win as well. Wardell starting out in the cubby once more. No one's going to peek him. It's been like multiple rounds.
Oh, there's
now
a
where
second stream up right now.
Wardell just
Okay.
can't quite catch a break. No one peeks him
What
early,
match is
no
it
matter
for?
where he starts.
It's for the
Just
HB
not where Gingy are.
cube.
I just kind of wonder if TSM are
HBD.
fine with that to a certain extent because now
The
they know
fuck
that
are you
all
saying,
What
man?
is the team?
Spit it out.
Hoobastank. Hoobastank.
Oh,
HB.
The
HBH.
ability for your defense
They're
to
called
kind of
kooky
focus on other
koalas.
things because
Kooky
with so much
koala.
trust
What?
that
They changed their
Wardell,
names?
if there is a late rotation,
think
you will
so.
Okay,
find
kooky koalas. That's so much
maybe
easier.
one
Oh
pick
my
or at
god.
least see numbers before he has to tailwind away, and he very well could get first point of contact here, finds the kill, and then off screen, Hazed finds Win. That's over towards the B site. And that will be enough for TSM to be in a very comfortable position here in round 11 at a 5v3.
That's Win with an operator as well. So Hayes actually beats Win in that 1v1, which is absolutely massive for TSM. So with 4 ultimates available,
Hoobastank
as
was a
time
good.
starts running out here,
good effort,
Gingy,
though.
yeah, they're going to go for it because there's only 2 rounds.
Hoobastank, I mean, you got it.
Round, but I mean, this is not looking great. 5
Oh, Rosa.
And this is just going to slow things down even further. In fact, he gets a kill. Hayes gets another one as well. And we're just down to Gimon, and I don't think he's going to do much more.
He's stuck in a corner, does find a second elimination. Not bad, but it's not really going to amount to much as we get into the last round of the half, and the only thing spent for TSM was the showstopper. And as we get into this final round, how about it? You have no ultimates available for Gen G, so a steep advantage here for TSM to try to close out this half.
And
I
that's
added-
actually, you know,
I added
think
you to a
decent
squad
kind of
stream.
change
You
for
can
Gen
accept
G.
it if
You
you
know,
like.
previously
If
when I was
not,
watching the Gen G
I
games,
understand.
One of the criticisms I had of
Okay.
the team was that they were very, very much holding on to ultimates. They weren't
Cool.
willing to use ultimates. They were just kind of banking the ultimates forever. So maybe they've overcorrected. Maybe they started to just use them way too liberally. So somewhere in the middle will be probably good. TSM haven't really been forced to. They're pretty well stocked for this final round of the half. Could still go 6-6 depending on heroics from Gen G, but a lot of these early round kills coming through TSM have just been shutting down Gen G entirely.
Well, Mikhail will be freed up with a lot of help to get his Seekers.
The strat worked pretty well last time.
Showers. So at least there's one tool
Oh,
to use.
they're changing it up a little
we
bit
are
though.
good.
It comes down to how do you want to try to.
Are you listening with the
get Seekers
casters
in
on or no?
play?
I have them
Follow
on, it's just
behind it,
pretty
'cause you have
faint.
Win, who again has
Okay,
this judge. You
cool.
figured that it's going to be Seekers with a guiding
I'll
light
have them on
and then a
low too
tailwind
as
play
well.
for Win to try to
I just
find
like to
first
use
blood.
my own brain rather than listening to the
We'll
casters.
just be left to lurk
That
so
makes
far in
sense.
the
I keep
smoke.
them low too.
I wonder if
Yeah.
TSM will check this. They might use a bit of utility later on, but right now, just slow shifting back over towards B. This Trailblazer.
This is really weird. I think they're trying to sell a fake with this judge. I don't know how this is gonna work, but
With this,
the one in showers,
judge?
yeah, the one
Okay,
because they did this last time, but on a gun round, they had 3 showers, 2 short A, and that jet got so much
Oh,
ground.
they're
I
coming back
think
A right now.
That
Oh.
allows TSM to potentially keep members on A. and
Is
Pro maybe
the-
getting cold feet here?
They killjoyed
Seems to be
B.
rotating over to B.
They should know
Lockdown
that
was
they
also
stopped
spent
this.
defensively just in case. There's the guiding light play.
There's the
Win
judge
on the way
dash
forward.
in.
Wardell is he gonna be able to respond to
Wardell's in a
this?
bit of a
He's
pickle
actually
here.
defended it so well.
Oh!
First
Ends up losing
elimination,
that. I don't know how
the
he's gonna
first
win
not
that.
gonna be
Bro's
there,
on the.
but
Oh my
Subroza
god, he's a
lands
fucking
the
god
front
from
up,
you
there's
all.
2 but 3. Still holding
Doesn't
his
know he
line,
has
the
bomb
defense
behind tall
rotating
box, though.
over, and Gen
But
G
they're
are
definitely
just
gonna win this
down
round,
to 2.
and
Kusta
this guy's
lingering over
insane.
by B will
If he wins this round,
Now
I'll
time
100
to give it about
subs.
10 seconds.
Oh,
Win
he gets
will
that
be a
kill.
1v4
There's a chance,
situation.
but that's
Has to
over.
try to stick for a
I was gonna
plant,
say, there's no
and
way
as
that
he does,
TSM throws
Hayes
that.
makes the wrap,
Rosa
finds
was
the
crazy
7th
from
round
U-Haul
for
there.
TSM,
He won the round for him,
and we
for
go
sure.
to our halftime break. TSM in a very strong spot as they'll rotate back over and be on the offense. We come back after this.
Hold on. They only do their halftime breaks during this.
Wait, what is this? That was halftime?
Yeah.
What the? I missed so much of the game. What happened?
Yeah.
I was only on 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, they're definitely not gonna pay me for that time.
Pay you.
Jesus Christ. I didn't even notice the round counter. Oh, there's 2 games, right?
Oh yeah, there's another game going on.
Do you want to do a little swappy or no?
I don't really care for the other one, actually.
It's Kooky Koalas and who? Oh, LG.
Yeah.
LG on paper should win that. Yeah, it's 6-4 though. It is a close game as well on bind. I hate this fucking map. Everyone should as well.
There's actually a lot of views for this. It's crazy how different the views are. It's like when you're competing to masters in comparison to just trying to get through the open quality bracket.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about the open quality bracket. Makes sense though. It was
It's
the
a high
games.
round.
The games were really, really, honestly boring. in the open quali.
There were some okay matches. I don't know. God, the Bucky is so strong.
Yeah, Nerd Street Gamers 2. Yeah, I just don't care to watch it. I'm just gonna continue watching this Gen G game.
I'll just stick with you then. Because we're the duo casting couch today, providing the content. This is where everyone wants to be.
Everyone really wants to see TSM win.
Okay, relax.
No, seriously.
Literally, isn't it halfway?
No, I'm just saying, dude. The TSM fanboys, man. There's a lot of them.
Well, I mean, TSM is one of the go-to teams in the esport at the moment, so it makes sense. They're top 3 for sure, you know, or are they not? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Half in favor of TSM. Avril, give me your initial reaction.
And they have a fucking 7-5 lead over Gen G.
I honestly don't. It's so hard to consider anyone top anything right now. I don't know.
In NA? You don't think so?
It's just, no, I'm just saying it's hard to like. I can't. I don't know. I just can't. I can't do any rankings in my head.
Oh,
at this time.
Aggression up short. Wardell catches Hyun. How do I say that? Hun? And they're walking out of showers. Sean clean with it. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that Omen's doing. He's got his smokes out. He's gonna get naded out right here. That was a huge nade, but it pushes him out of. Oh my god, the peek from spawn and pushes him out of triple. Huge. Oh, TSM lost his pistol. There's no chance in hell unless Wardell hits some crazy shit. Cutler.
Nah, Cutler wins these.
4v1. No, he does not. There's no chance at all he gets smoked. Is it Hun or Hyun?
Hyun?
I don't know.
H-Win. Twin, I think.
No, I don't think it's Twin.
Wardell, who was really low, coming back through showers. TSM going to drop both pistols so far. A blind Gen G should be looking forward to a comfortable anti-eco here. Again, not expecting anyone to go towards it.
But I've seen
way past this thing a meta now. So it should be.
I've seen HWINN. That's Win. So how is his Win as well? It's 2 different spellings. This is crazy. I thought I knew English.
I mean, if you talk back to after they had lost the initial pistol.
Nothing here.
Offensive side.
Little splitty on hookah control.
Or part of their defensive side, they tried to play a bit more.
I mean, this
and aggressive. It looks to be somewhat.
They're playing 3B. This should be a little wrap.
Trying to get themselves some action.
They have hookah control. They're flashing for long control. Kale's getting a little too aggressive without his teammate there. I don't know about that. You're supposed to flash for your teammate, not flash for yourself.
Also seeing the
and then just fucking Sean, dude.
He's going for more. He's going for more.
He's a fucking god. Spectre spraying kills too. Huge. He's going for the ace. Go get your ace.
Come on!
Steals it from him.
He's about to get it, and he's that's messed up.
Greedy ass duelist, as usual.
Yeah, massive from Sean coming over through the hookah side of things.
He's gonna steal that.
Fair, they're not getting the flawless actually.
Isn't that the guy that you played with?
Sorry, not getting the X.
Play with?
Sean? No. Different Sean.
Oh, we've talked about this. Dude, I smell like absolute dog shit after that round of golf.
Good. You smell like grass?
Dirt. I got dirt under my nails. My hair is a joke. God, you can throw that flash fucking far.
Yeah, no, it can keep going even further than that.
Jesus Christ.
But you can break it in one shot, so.
They're just doing a little shower control here and holding extremities. I like it. TSM taking that slow control.
3 players for TSM still playing inside showers for now. That doesn't include the spike carrier.
And they get the orb for Droney.
The orb will be collected by
He's way off his ult, but that's okay.
And it just comes down to what bit of information will TSM use to go? Because you got to remember that it's a very early showstopper for Gen G defensively. And like you mentioned, Sean is here to help out for any potential TSM hit towards A. But it looks like they are thinking differently as TSM will wrap this through the cave system and potentially make a play over.
I'm not sure where they're going right now.
It seems like hookah with the spike. They're going to do a little hookah split, but I don't understand how split they are. Dog's out long and Rosa shoots it right in the face. Animal abuse.
There's been no real information.
Another dog being shot in the head. Very aggressive.
Sean kind of already thinking rotating backwards. He's going to do that right now.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
Ooh, they lost hookah control. Yeah.
Yep, they're worried. And look at the shift. Look at the shift. They don't know. And now they know.
And there's
Smokes
only one
out.
player here defensively. It's only Kusta who's here.
Kusta's got to go big right here.
Let's get flash for a moment, just trying to
And he does. He gets his one. And I don't know what
Wardell's
Wardell's looking at. He's going to get shot in the side of his head. Oh my god, Kusta's got a Spectre and he's going for fucking 4. Jesus Christ. Drone's a little nutty though. He gets 2. Showstopper gets 1. Does he have time for this?
Oh my god.
This seems like he barely has time at all. If at that was so close. He's going to get it.
There's no way he wins though. Right?
He's low HP. I don't know. He has a nade. He can do a lot with that.
Unless
Nope.
he's dead. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hookah, yeah.
He needed to hit that first shot.
That was pretty crazy by Hookah. I'm not going to lie.
By drone?
No, Hookah. I mean, Kusta. Did I say Hookah? I meant Kusta.
Kusta, yeah. I was really
U-Haul.
confused.
Did I say Hookah?
You said Hookah, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Dude, losing that bonus fucking sucks. At least it got bombed down, I guess. Positivity.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at that money. Oof.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm right behind Sean. Paul Kusta's by himself all the way.
I mean, that was crazy by Kusta. I don't. Wardell got caught off slipping, and then Subroza was in a place to trade immediately. 1 for 1 on the guy's showers from Sean with the rocket. Pretty good, pretty good.
Just collects the rest 3 kills plus a showstopper kill coming through as well that we expected from Sean.
Just buying some digs as usual.
44 HP for drone and not
Gotta get some pickies here over at the B side.
The next round, TSM not a lot to work through here. A very rough loss for them in that last one.
You know, just going back to the last time that these two teams had played, it was essentially a copy-paste as far as how the first half went, but Genji's defense wins on
classic.
Average. 73%
Paranoia and take control of Hookah. He dinked him through the wall. That's really unfortunate for whoever that was. Drone. He gets healed though.
For them to find 4
wow, Sky's heal is fucking insane. Holy shit.
Just on pistol upgrades.
Oh, that was.
Oh my.
Win. At least double peek it with Mikhail. Where's the comms there, boys?
Now an opportunity.
He solo peeked and gets fucked on by Wardell. Dogs out. Nice little murder for that.
Abuse.
Animal abuse. Live on stream. This is very risky. Good. Yes, I like the team play. Huge team play, but he doesn't peek off. He just kills the dog or whatever that was.
The bird.
Bird.
Has now collected that rifle, gives them a little bit more of a chance to play this.
Dodges the flash. This is a big hold here.
For TSM, but the paranoia for Genji. And now here comes.
But they got help. This is a perfect setup for holding this. You got to get a kill here, though, Mikhail. Nice.
Oh, Mikhail, man. Please.
Okay,
please. Oh my god.
Wow. How do you lose that? Okay, Kusta with the big fucking kill here, and Wardell is 1 HP. 15 seconds, he's got to go for the portal because he has A control. He's all the way in spawn. Kusta's going to chase his ass. I don't mind this.
Mikhail, what in the
That
world?
was really bad. That was really bad by Mikhail, but that's fine.
This is the real test now. They know that Wardell's gone through.
This is very winnable, but also losable.
I don't know. I think Genji loses this round.
It's kind of nasty though. Ooh, little chip damage.
This is going to be where we see if
Oh, dude.
Cage placements, dude.
Oh my god.
Can he find the timing? This is where they're getting a lot of
flicking.
as well.
And he gets double peek. That just is unlucky.
He didn't even clear the corner, dude. He could
didn't see anyone.
He literally could have cleared that corner. Mikhail fucking blew it, bro. He blew it.
Oh, 100%.
Holy shit.
Long range 1v1 versus Mikhail, I believe. The Ghost coming on True, which is not at all a battle you'd think that Wardell would successfully win a lot of the time. And off the back of that, they push.
He needs to buy a Phantom.
Don't rotate just yet.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that Vandal.
Yeah, he probably would have gotten a kill there.
That's not how you use it.
Big whiffies. All tied up at 8.
Look, if you're going off statistics alone, that's around that Genji feels like they should be up now 9-7.
But then again, so did Hewen, or whatever his name is. He kind of blew that round too because he just solo peeked and died to a ghost.
Possibly building towards success here. A massive thrift.
Can't fully blame it on Mikhail. He did whiff, but
not just marginally. In a pretty major
the first
way.
peek was a problem though.
What?
What?
Hello?
This guy just fucking eats it. Well, I guess he has Sky. That makes sense. But still, that's fucking crazy.
He was kind of expecting them to follow up with it.
Yeah.
His teammate could have helped shot, or maybe he thought his teammate was going to shoot it. I don't know.
How much heal do you get at Sky?
You get
Is it unlimited?
No. 100.
Yeah. So
It's an 100 heal, but it's AOE, so you can get technically 4 players to 100 from 0 health.
Oh, okay, I got you.
TSM now not only have guns, but they have the ultimates as
I mean,
well.
I wasn't aware of this guy.
Subroza already looking forward from the shadows, goes all the way towards Link, and confirms it.
So now it's just down to can Genji respond?
Genji with the port, pushes spawn, Rose is ready for it.
And so now TSM have made their way out.
Kusta, patient as an ox.
Can you be here?
Okay, not a little too patient, I would say. A little too patient. He gets one. Oh, gets traded by Rose is kind of nasty with it.
Yep.
And now you look at Genji with Sean on the long.
They got the U-Haul control and then showers too. TSM 100% wins this.
Yeah.
3v4.
There's no way.
Showstopper still in play.
The only way they lose is if they give up a kill, but I don't think they will.
Win trying to clear
the flank is the only thing I'm worried about. Oh, Sean did. Yep. Rosa repeats. They fucking everyone. Oh my God, the trades happen. Oh!
Needs to get the second and does 1v1 situation.
Oh, Cutler's a veteran of the sport. He's a veteran of the sport. That bait was massive. The little jiggle shoulder. Oh my God, this guy's such a vet. That was insane. Sean on the flank with the two-piece at U-Haul, and then fucking Cutler saving the day. One on top of the tank, one on bomb. Gives him the jig and then falls back. God, this guy's so good. No wonder he's been signed for 30 years. Guy's literally been playing professional his whole entire fucking life.
It was taking Genji quite a while to start getting some moves. They were clearing very slowly.
Talking about Cutler.
I mean, to just start really
yeah, he's like 50 and he's still playing pro.
Possibly Cutler still with
I mean, Jesus Christ.
But you'd then probably get a little bit more util at Cutler. You'd have to spend maybe the
what the? Oh, Wardell's tapping away. He's blind as fuck. Gets one, gets traded. Okay. Good flashes. Rosa just laying kids out.
And that's the Blade Storm that's also off the table for Genji on this pistol upgrade round. Instant denial coming out of Wardell. And he has won a couple of gunfights through B long that I think in most circumstances.
Dog versus dog. Dog versus dog got his ass.
Looks like Mikhail has avoided his success.
Careful there, Mikhail. Subroza is a little bit nasty right now.
Genji have to try to do what they can to hold their lives in this 3v4 and hope.
Did Genji buy here?
I think so, right? I mean, they have guns. Maybe it's a little half buy the spec trees.
I was going to say both teams are really just TSM. The ultimates on Genji.
We'll find out. Mikhail is going to have to go massive right here. And he does not. Rose is just better. They half bot or something because he has a fucking frenzy. Booster. Refresh your stream.
Why?
Because I think I'm ahead of you like 1 second.
Are you?
Yeah. I don't know how I get a fucking ahead of you so easily.
I don't know if you are. I think we're at the same time.
TSM not wanting to give away any other lives. Kusta will see a bit of
what's GMD doing right now? What's Rosa doing?
Owning. Yeah.
Rosa watching through able to find his third kill in the round, and that will mean that TSM should be able to lock this up pretty clean with the last four members.
No, you're not ahead.
I mean, they know where Kusta is.
We're at the same time.
Hanging out around lamps. I'm sorry, around hookah rather. And there should be a freebie for hazed in just a moment. Hazed has already got the ultimate, so this isn't going to really award him much except for the extra credits. Kusta is hoping people will exit towards him. He'll get his wish for sure. He'll be surrounded. Subroza's coming through from the back. Cutler gets awarded the kill, which is great because Cutler actually used his ultimate, which means
pretty clean round from the boys on TSM, but it wasn't anti-eco.
Bro, 1 second ahead. You can't fix that with a fucking refresh. That's just how these things work. It had half a second, 1 second.
Carrying right now, dude.
Welcome to the fucking internet.
Every duel, winning.
He's like 0.35 ahead. Like, come on, come on.
Which has been finding some decent value.
It looks like we are going to give a bit of a pause. I mean,
we pausing.
This has got to be a
good pause, dude. A little tacky.
You lose this one, especially if you spend ultimates. You're down 11-8, and you're probably going to go to another save again. Do you concur with that, Avril? Looking at this from Genji's perspective, saying they have to win this one.
I actually think if Genji, I
wish I knew who called this pause. I'm assuming Genji, but
yo, I actually have a question for you. While this is happening, so did you get any emotes deleted randomly?
I'm not sure.
Because I got like 3 of my emotes deleted without any. They didn't hit me up, no email, no DM, nothing, and they just deleted my emotes.
I don't know.
Saving the operator would be pretty huge, but what would be worse would be playing an unwinnable round, trying to force these guns into a round where realistically they can't come back, giving TSM the 11 anyway, and then not having the equipment to stop TSM from getting the 12.
Kusta able to read that there were.
Oh, they're doing the fucking shower control again. It's a nice slow round for the boys.
Cutler still wanting to check out the angle, commits the Trailblazer. We'll see one player close.
Is that what that's called? The trail? Oh my god.
I can't believe he stayed there, man.
Oh my god.
How are you going to stay there after you got spotted? What are you thinking?
6 HP, and at this point, you've got to
oh, 6 HP. Lives by the skin of his fucking teeth.
I don't even know if TSM realized they've done.
I don't know what Kusta's thinking, though. He got spotted.
He's going to move for sure. As Wardell picks up the opening kill into Gimon, but what they don't know is they confirm.
Jesus, that's Genji is just getting fucking owned, man. They're just lost.
I think that's a wrap. Wardell with the fortune stop in hand and just knives him right in the head. Jesus Christ, yeah. Weird round, honestly. That was kind of Papega.
He wants to keep the stun. They need something to work with for the next.
Dude, Wardell's hungry. Look at him. Look at him run around.
He wants that ace, baby.
Like
I think he's gonna get it.
You don't know if we can confirm information on damage. How about Wardell operator? That'll confirm.
Oh, he's gonna turn around though. He's gonna turn around.
Even committed the blade storm to this round as well.
Nope.
There could
and
be
Quinn hurt him.
As both jets essentially do a merry-go-round around one another.
Is he gonna reflank him?
But you could tell that Wardell definitely wants to get this operator off the table.
Man, they have no clue that he's here. Holy shit.
At this point, it's like hide and seek. Quinn's just trying to stay safe.
Good timing from Quinn, actually.
Yeah.
Lucky boy, he's gonna save the op.
He's completely dodged everybody. He doesn't realize. Well, he does definitely realize it because he doesn't see anybody. But TSM right now thinking like, where could this guy be? Did he maybe go towards caves? The one area they didn't check is caves. There's still 5 seconds to play with here.
No, dude, that's so unlucky. The dash, and I was like, oh, he's fucked. Oh, that's so unfortunate, man. Well, that kind of
must win. It's this first point of contact.
I mean, he didn't need the dash.
Yeah, he didn't know that though. I guess maybe he thought another one was following.
I mean, he could hear if it's 2. Yeah, he knew it was 1. That's just like an instinct, like a habit that you have.
Yeah, and they can't buy here. They're just gonna little half buy and hope they fucking have something happen. Wardell's quick with it on the Vandy.
Wardell's gonna take control over towards B. I mean, he knows he's got a massive gun advantage. It doesn't really matter here. Cutler actually even has the operator, so it's not even Wardell sniping this particular round. He just wants to get into a line.
It's just a little default. Nothing to write home about. This dog is so funny to me.
How far Kusta's up? Holy shit.
And he gets spotted. Because fucking drones and spawn that shit. He gets tagged up a little bit. Fuck, I can't believe that's in an FPS game.
The dog?
Dogs running around. It's hilarious.
And no, he doesn't have a gun. He's got 2,400 still to play with. So they're very much just going to save up and possibly allow TSM to get the 12 and save up.
Group A it is. They're just dry peeking it. Looks like you. Oh, they're going to walk through that.
One more extra coming through from Quinn.
Rose is going to smoke. They're going to pop flash and walk through. Rose are winning every gunfight as usual. Hayes there to trade. Bam, win. Double dink on the hazed.
Only one of them going to find an elimination and wins down
to 65.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Here if he wants to try to even the odds, at least as far
as gonna win this fight, hopefully. Yep, no way he loses that clean.
The shoulder finds the headshot.
Actually, almost did.
Sam's hopes down, or probably up to a 4v1 situation. It's Genji that's down to the soul.
Oh my god, he's so blind. Holy shit.
He like shot a couple times, stopped, and then it looked like he was unblind, but just wasn't.
No, that flash lasts a long time. You can actually, you can flash for yourself, this guy, for sure.
They had the option to force. I think if Quinn actually lived 2 rounds ago, the operator possibly would have forced in. Maybe they would have just played the hero operator.
Whose pick is this?
Quinn's got an operator now as well.
I believe it's Genji.
On his side with Cutler dropping it back over. Looking towards ultimate. The good news for Genji.
Outclassed then. I can't believe I missed an entire fucking half, except for like the last round.
Having to eco or having to have a broken buy for the rest of this entire half, and then OT, obviously it doesn't matter. So TSM should be well and truly stocked up for.
They really like the aggressive B play on Genji.
Yeah, but they don't even really like get aggressive.
Yeah, they don't.
They're like in garden and they're kind of just, I don't know.
In the defense so far, outside of the pistols and the anti.
I would love to see a triple walk down or something. One guy goes wide, double walk down flank.
Including that TSM thrifty.
Yeah, I mean at this point.
Now as TSM start to make their play,
great flash onto the UE. They're not going to check the cubby, and Kusta gets blind and fucking loses it anyways. Wow. Roser drops down. It's a little rough. He's going to swing off this 100%, get a freebie. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Free as fuck. Rose is ready for it, though. Walk through smoke, obvious as fuck. Rose is better.
Is not going to check that angle either.
Why would he not expect that?
I don't know. I would just hold.
Yeah, wait the smoke out, hold it, and then go. You got so much time.
Rosa's out here double opping, just showing you can do everything, and they know.
I actually thought Genji was gonna. I thought they were gonna. I don't know. I thought they were gonna win on that map, but they just.
Nah, TSM was just better there.
Yeah. TSM made like 2 mistakes early, but that's it. They made like 2 mistakes on like the when it was like 3-3 or 3-2, and they weren't playing together. And then after that, they cleaned it up.
I mean, real talk though, like individual skill-wise, Rosa kind of just.
I mean, yeah,
one mini round
individually, TSM just is better
like
for
5
sure.
rounds I can think of from what I watched in a half where Rosa just actually kind of took over.